Oh, that's a... Oh, all right, I guess we're gonna get deep on this one. My biggest fear with sci-fi is that it won't be a success. Is that I'm trying to build something new. I'm trying to build something massive, something inspirational, something huge, something where my comfort zone is taxed pretty much every single day with this. And I think the biggest fear I would have is that it wouldn't be a success, which is also interesting because it shows how powerful our language is. Because if you look at this by I guess any metric almost, we're already a success. You know, we've already had thousands of people come to the program. We've already created a system that we're going to try to patent. We've touched even more people's lives, thousands of beyond that. We've transformed people's lives. We've created a team. We've demonstrated what's actually possible. You know, in following a dream, in following your intuition, and following what you're really here, and following your purpose. Yeah, it created a new industry. So it's funny because the thing that I look at and go, what am I afraid of? Like, afraid of it not being a success? Well, it's already a success. So why the hell would I be afraid of that? And so it's interesting to look at our own mindsets and the stories we tell ourselves, because, you know, some of it, and actually, you know what, here's another thing where I would say this is a fear. And this is really, I would say this is a really interesting topic for me, because I don't do fear. I simply don't. I don't have anything I'm like legitimately afraid of. People are like, oh, afraid of spiders and they're afraid of this. I'm not afraid of anything. I've never been afraid of anything, to be honest with you. But when it comes to this is something where I'm like, oh, this is uncharted territory. I do have some fears around this. I think one of the other fears is a little bit deeper, is that I don't, like, what if it doesn't matter? Yeah, I guess my fear is that, you know, all of us want to feel important, right? What if what I'm teaching, people are like, yeah, that's great. Don't really care. You know, it doesn't resonate with people, right? It doesn't go as wide as I want it to, right? Because no one gives a shit, or it's not that good. But again, it's all this bullshit that we all throw up. It's our little inner voices. Like we talk about this, your mind's called dickhead, because the stuff that he says is completely dickish. And so I look at this and go, none of that's true. Like, this does matter. You know, you are changing people's lives. You've had a chance to really transform some people's lives in a variety of ways. So the fears that I have, which are most of our fears, are unfounded. Two acronyms for what fear stands for. One is false evidence appearing real, which is exactly what this is. I'm sitting here saying the fear of being a failure, and we've already succeeded. So that's false evidence. And the other thing about fear that I love to use is face everything and rise. So that's more of this kind of gritty style that I have, is like, okay, I'm not afraid of something. I'm gonna face it and I'm gonna rise to the occasion. So I think that's kind of, yeah, what I think about fear.